Hey guys, welcome back to Clash with Chris. In today's video, we're going to be going over the best 5 recruit stacks in Clash Royale, in my opinion. Starting off with what I'm most familiar with and what I think personally is the best recruit stack is going to be this recruit stack with the Evo Pigs and the Evo Cage. Yes, the Evo Pigs did get a nerf. They're still way better off using rather than the recruits. And this deck does have the triple spell over the E-Spirit, so you have Fireball, Arrows, Bar Barrel. Let's just hop into the first game and break it down a little bit better here. We are playing right now on trophies since we did get a new update with the 14,000 limit here, but this deck honestly is one of the strongest recruit decks. I do think that having triple spell is pretty key right now, especially with the current meta of things. It's kind of essential in my opinion. I feel like, you know, if you go up against a lot of decks, like Pigs or something, having Fireball is just so helpful. We're just going to Bar Barrel his Dark Prince here. But yeah, guys, this deck just has a win in so many matchups. This guy's running Dark Prince plus Musketeer, so I don't really know what I'm playing against right now. I'm just going to go low cage here for that Musketeer, and it will defend anything if he decides to go in. He's going to witch the back, so I think we are playing up against Giant. But yeah, honestly, this deck's so good. Again, this is already looking pretty good for a Fireball matchup because we do have a matchup against Pigs and, or not against Pigs, against what's looking to be Graveyard, but he has Witch, Bowler, Musketeer, so Fireball is bound to get a lot of value in this matchup, so that's really good to see. We are going to actually end up Fireballing his Witch and his Bowler here. He will get like one Bowler hit on a tower, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. We do get a little bit of damage on that other side too, and we're going to decide to go in here because he doesn't have Witch or Bowler in hand. He does probably have his Dark Prince back, but I'm not really that worried. We are going to get some pretty good damage there, and the Flying Air Machine will be able to take care of most of his Dark Prince's health. We could actually just Bar Barrel, and we should be able to get our Barbarian to the tower and kill the Dark Prince, so that works out perfect. But yeah, guys, I mean, even there, you guys can see Fireball is just going to be so good here, especially if he goes in with his Evo Witch. We could just Fireball Arrows it, or Fireball Bar Barrel, and we'll be able to take it out, like, pretty much immediately. Which is what I love about this deck. It's just, you know, you could just spell down a lot of troops. And, yeah, it's just helpful to have. This guy is going to go Giant the back here. We're going to go Recruits in front of these Zappies a little early here. He's probably going to Witch the left lane, if I had to guess, or Witch the middle. In this case, we're literally just going to Fireball Arrows the Witch and Bowler. I don't want to deal with the Evo Witch. It's a really annoying card to deal with, as you guys probably already know. But you guys can see that we're already killing his Giant there with our Recruits, and his Bowler is already below half HP. Well below half HP. He is going to try to cycle to another Giant here, which he does have a Giant in cycle now, so he's almost definitely going to be looking to go in here. Yep, there's the Giant. We're just going to go Recruits, and then we're going to go for a late cage on his Giant to make sure that he doesn't get any value there. Perfect. His Musketeer, unfortunately, does lock onto my cage there, which kind of sucks, but we're going to be able to still kill it. And then we're just going to Fireball both the Witch and the Musk there. Again, guys, like, look how much value we just got out of that Fireball, and we have our Recruits on his tower on the left, so he's already taking so much damage over there, too. Honestly, I think this is pretty much a wrap for this guy. He doesn't really have too much of a chance at winning. And just keep in mind, guys, this guy was running Bowler, Dark Prince, Witch into Recruits, and he just got absolutely destroyed. You would think that this would be his matchup for sure, but bro did not stand a chance. We literally could just Arrows, and another thing I love about running Fireball is you could just Fireball his tower, and we take the first win there. Really nice and easy win. Like, don't really have to try. This is definitely my favorite Recruits deck. But for the second Recruits deck, we do have this deck. I'm not going to even be playing it with max cards, and I'm still going to win. This is more of a bridge spam Recruits. As you guys can see, there's not a single spell in this deck. You don't have Bar Barrel, you don't have Fireball, you don't have Arrows. It's just spam the bridge kind of Recruits. This tends to be one of my more, like, least favorite decks because it feels like sometimes, like, if you don't keep a good amount of pressure up and they build up a push, you're pretty much just going to lose. But let's hop into the second game here. Alright, guys, so hop into a game with this deck. So this deck relies very heavily on just spamming down the bridge. Let's just go ahead and go Bush. You definitely want to look for some good early damage, too, with this deck. He is going to get down his Ice Golem ability, so he's playing really aggressive right off the start, which is fine with me, because that allows us to become aggressive later on. We're going to go Princess like this. Take out all that. Go Wallies, go push down the opposite lane. Then we're going to go ahead and go in with another set of goblins here too. Unfortunately, since our Wallies are a little under-leveled, he does get a little bit more value out of, you know, that play that he did, which kind of does stink, but what are you going to do about it? We do get some good bush damage on the left, which literally immediately counteracts all of the hog damage that he got. He is going to go ahead and go in with his Ice Golem here. We're just going to go Ghost on the other side. And he is going to actually end up going in here too, so we're just going to go in with that. Wally's on the other side. Unfortunately, he gets down his Ice Spirit, man. That stinks. We're going to have the Princess now for his hog. So we're going to pretty much take our tower here. Yeah. He gets a good log down too. Hopefully our bush gets like a couple hits. Okay, never mind. He actually goes Ice Golem too, so that's a little unfortunate. But that's what I'm talking about with this deck. If you play a little bit too aggressive, you can kind of get just easily punished for it. We're just going to go ahead and go Goblins at the bridge here. So he is running Princess. I kind of figured he was, but I wasn't 100% sure. But he doesn't have his log and cycle, so we can go ahead and go Bandit and plus our ability here. We are going to get a couple Goblin hits there, which is really nice. We'll go Magic Archer too to get some chip with that. He is going to end up popping the ability. I don't know if that was a good play or not, though. We're going to go with our Evil Wallies, too, and then go in with our own Princess here. He is going to use his Ice Golem up, which is kind of an interesting play by him, but hey, I'll take it. We'll go Bandit the back here. Ghost is still alive. We get another hit there, too, with that, so I'll take it again. We're going to go ahead and go Recruits now, too, and then we're going to go Wallies as well here. He does get down a good Bats, but we could just go Princess for the Bats. One Wally almost makes it all the way through, but doesn't quite get there, which is a little unfortunate, but again, what are you going to really do about it? Hopefully that Princess can take out those Bats, though. Jeez, getting so much value out of those Bats. Kind of crazy. We'll go ahead and go Recruits here. I think we're going to need like a really good Marcher to win this, honestly. Marcher takes the tower. Yes, bro. We needed that so badly, man. That's really nice. We're going to have to go Ghost plus Goblins on that Hog, though. He probably will get a Hog hit here. Oh, never mind. Wow, we actually are able to defend. Wow, that was really close. I thought we lost this for sure. Nice comeback. Let's go ahead and go Princess the back. Wow, I'm so happy we just came back from that. That was not looking good at all. He's going to go in here with a freeze, too, man. Dang, this stinks. This is why I hate this card so much. The Ice Golem feels so strong sometimes. Like, look at that, man. Like, I can't do anything about it. It's just actually crazy. We are going to get a Wally connection, which is really, really nice. That's a really good connection there, man. We're going to go ahead and prep our Recruits here, too. Yeah, so he does go, like, all in here. Hopefully our Princess can take care of those Bats generally quick. But honestly, they're kind of fumbling right now, so that's obviously not a great thing. We are going to just go ahead and go in with our Goblins up high here. Hopefully we can take care of that really quickly. Nice. Go Marcher now like that for the Princess. We'll be able to get a connection on the tower there, which is really, really nice. We'll go Wallies in the pocket just like that. We get a Wally connection, but this is the issue, guys. We don't have anything that hits the tower with a spell. Good Goblins. That was really good. Well, he prepped. He uses his log up, so we go Bandit, Wall Breakers the pocket, go Bush on the right in case he goes with a P.E.K.K.A. That's exactly what he's going to do. Hopefully we can just get our Marcher down and get the win, though. Come on. Marcher, come on, Marcher, no! Alright, I think we still have it, though. I think we should be looking fine. He can't go in with his Hog here, so we're fine. But, oh my gosh, guys, what a crazy win. Yeah, the Wallbreaker makes it. GG's to that guy. What a crazy comeback. But, yeah, this deck is just super spammy. But, honestly, not my favorite version, but even with level 15 cards, we were able to beat that guy. But let's hop into the next deck here, and that is going to be a very similar deck to the spam version, but it does have a few switch-ups, and this deck is actually a little bit better in my opinion, because you have a little bit more just like overall defense. This version does have the Skeleton Barrel 2 instead of the Bush and the Mighty Miner. Mighty Miner, When I say defense, that card is just super broken on defense. But let's hop into the next game using this deck. Alright, so we do find our matchup here. So again, guys, we are using like underleveled cards too. We're using 15s in a 16 meta right now on trophies. We're gonna go ahead and go Dark Goblin just like that. Should be able to take care of those wallies there. Perfect. No damage taken. Seeing wall breakers, wow, this guy has a lot of similar cards to us. I think we are playing either against Mortar or we're playing against Bridge Spam. It's one of the two for sure. We'll definitely be interested to see what it is. We're going to go wall breakers behind these recruits on the right side here. He is running cannon too. So it is going to probably be some sort of Bridge Spam, especially since he has the Rascals. This is definitely going to be an interesting matchup, I'll say that. Let's go ahead and go Goblins on the wall breakers here. We're going to go Mighty Miner up high on these Rascal Girls. We're going to pop the ability then. And we're going to be pretty much able to take out all the Rascals. And we actually are going to be able to get our Mighty Miner on his Skeleton King now, which is really, really nice. Should be able to do a lot of damage there to that. Really, really good there. We're going to go minions now. He's probably going to Dark Goblin if I had to guess. Yep, there's the Dark Gob coming down. That's perfectly okay. He probably will go Skelly Barrel here, so we're going to go Skelly Barrel on his Dark Gob. Shouldn't take any Dark Goblin damage, which is good, and he still has to play something for those skeletons, I think, maybe. Okay, so he's going to just go a Skelly Barrel the back and take the damage. We're going to go Wally's the left side here, and then we're going to go ahead and go Dark Goblin for his Skeleton Barrel. He actually is going to use his Vines up here, which is kind of annoying because now I have to arrows his barrel. But what are you going to do about it? This is looking alright. Oh, I went to wipe my eye and he placed wall breakers at the bridge. That's awesome. Alrighty. Well, we're going to go recruits the back and we're going to try to build up a push since we have both of our evolutions in cycle. We're literally just going to try to split lane him a lot here. So we're going to go minions split the back, goblin split the back. He's running poison, really? Come on, man. We're going to have to go in like this now. A little unfortunate, I'm not going to lie. We're going to go arrows too. Hopefully we get to his tower there with all of that. Good, awesome, really good push there. You guys can see right there, man, like, he just can't really do much. We're going to have to get down a really late recruits here to help defend all those skeletons. Please, come on, defend, man. We don't have to, you know... Perfect, awesome. That's literally all we needed to do there. He used up his poison, and it's literally just like GG. We'll go arrows here for that. We're going to have to get our arrows, like, ASAP here. Arrows, nice. Really good, man. We pick up an awesome win. Dude, this guy's using all level 16s. We're using almost all level 15s, and we still absolutely, like, just... We beat him super easily. Not too hard of a match there. But yeah, this deck's really good. I definitely prefer this one over the last one. Obviously, I still prefer the first over all of them, but this one is definitely up there as one of the best recruits decks. But let's hop into the next deck, and that is going to be a deck that I have a little bit more max, and that is going to be a Hero Wizard Hero Goblin recruits deck. You guys will see a very similar deck that's right now like really meta, and that's going to be like with the Goblin Hut. And this deck has a lot of similar features, but it is, you know, focused around, you know, again, more bridge spam with the recruits. And it actually does have Vines and Snowball, which is kind of interesting to see the Snowball without the evolution. But I do really like this deck. It has really good defense, really good offense. But let's hop into the next game. Alright, so we are in the next game here. So you guys will definitely see why I like this deck. He is going to go ahead and go Skelly Barrel first play, so we're just going to go Wizard like that. Shouldn't take any damage on the Wizard nor on my tower, so we're good there. And he still obviously has to play something for that Wizard. We're just going to be ready to pop our ability here. We'll go ahead and pop it now. He is going to Knight. That's perfectly okay. We'll do some good damage to the Knight there. We'll just go ahead and go Ghost the back now. Obviously, with less pull damage on that NATO, we don't get as much value, but hey, what are you going to do about it? So he's running Knight plus Minions. If I had to guess, it's Mortar. That would probably be like my best educated guess off of the cards he's played so far. But it could be like maybe like just like a log bait kind of deck. So yeah, so it is Mortar. We're going to go ahead and Vines his Dark Goblin because I don't want to deal with it. And he's probably going to be back to Minions now for that my Flying Air Machine here in a second. As soon as he goes minions, though, we're going to go pigs, because I don't think he has a lot of elixir to defend those pigs. We are going to eat the minion damage on the right side for sure. But I'm more than fine doing that. We're going to go ahead and snowball that tower, too, in the barbarian, so our pigs get as much damage as they possibly can. Having a tower advantage into mortar is just super, super important. But you guys can see there, we just took, like, his whole entire tower. So really all that we need to do now is just get one good, like, wizard connection or one good pigs connection, and that tower's gone. This match is, like, you know, kind of our matchup, I would say. It definitely could be annoying if, you know, they get a good mortar down or they get, like, a good early elixir advantage. But as long as we, you know, prevent that from happening, we should be okay. We're going to go for the high goblins here for the knight. But yeah, the defensive mortars could always be, like, annoying into recruits as well. For any of you who've played recruits before and matched up against mortar, it's never fun just having, you know, a spam fest of, you know, defensive mortars on your tower. We're just going to go for a late snowball on this. Perfect. I'm fine with that. It's not a big deal to me. We'll take the mortar hit. I still think we have this in the bag very easily. I'm comfortable taking some mortar hits right now. We're going to go ahead and go recruits like that. He does have his fireball. Perfect. We get our connection with the wizard. I think that's what we needed to take his tower there. We'll go split hogs like that now. He is definitely going to go in mortar, but that's perfectly okay with me. We're just going to vines this skeleton barrel here, and then snowball it, and that will be gone. And then he has no evo mortar now in cycle to defend or to attack with. So we're literally fine. We'll just go wizard here. Wizard will kill the minions. GG, really easy win there, guys. But yeah, you guys can just see from that short game, this deck is just really good with recruits, really good pressure. Right off the bat, you know, he couldn't do anything. But yeah, let's hop into the final deck for this video, and that is going to be a very similar deck to the first game, except we're swapping out Fireball, we're putting in Golden Knight. I would say that this is one of, again, the best decks to run. I know a lot of people like Electro Spirit as well, that's perfectly okay. Golden Knight is just really good in a lot of matchups, but that's why I put this deck over the E-Spirit deck. But, you know, let's hop into the next game here. Alright guys, hopping into the last game here with this final recruits deck. So this deck does have the Golden Knight, which I do like and dislike. It's kind of like a mixed feeling for me. We're just going to recruits here for the pigs. Pigs first play, man. Come on. Okay, so he actually has recruits too. So we're in probably a close to mirror matchup. So we'll see what deck he's running. He could be running Golden Knight, could be running Fireball, could be running E-Spirit. Could literally be like 1,000 different things. So we'll have to see here. The annoying part is that he cycled his, you know, pigs early. We don't even have our pigs in our hand here, so it's like, come on. We're going to go in Golden Knight here. Try to get down our piggies too, if possible. And we can get our Golden Knight dash on the tower. Really nice Golden Knight dash. And we're able to take care of his brawler as well, man. That's really nice damage. Yeah, that should be tower. And we should hopefully be able to take care of his flying air machine as well. Yes! Really good counter push here. I'm assuming... I mean, he must have the E-Spirit version. I don't know. I mean, he could have Fireball and it was last card in cycle and we just got really lucky. But that was kind of like a crazy sequence of events there. Let's just go Bar Barrel low. But yeah, you guys can see right there, Golden Knight kind of does what Fireball couldn't, like in the first matchup. It just gets so much value. So he's actually running another interesting version of the deck. I don't like this version as much anymore. He's running the Mother Witch. Again, I'm not as big as a fan. I have ran this deck before with Mother Witch. When Graveyard was like really, like everyone was playing it, I was running this version. Not anymore. Because Graveyard, you know, obviously it got its nerfs and it's not as strong as it was. But I did at one point play this deck quite a bit. But not anymore. Not after what they did to the Graveyard. It's just, there's no sense in running this version. But yeah. We're just going to arrows plus recruits this, honestly. This is a matter of just defense now, this game. It's not a matter of going in with our pigs or anything. unless we want to apply counter pressure, but in every case here, we just play defense. We don't want to let him get too much value out of that Mother Witch also. He has no big spell, too, so, I mean, neither do I, but he can't get rid of our Flying Air Machine unless he kills it with his Zappies or his Flying Air Machine, so we're good on that part. So he's running Vines. Interesting. What the heck? Bar Barrel here. He does have his Evo Pigs in cycle, but it should just be GG, man. Yeah, he knows it. Guys, I mean, like I said, these are definitely, in my opinion, the best Recruits decks in the game. I know a lot of you like my Recruits videos and are always asking me to play more Recruits. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, I really would appreciate it if you could subscribe and like. And I hope you guys all have a great day and have a good one. Peace out.